Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kazuri Alameen. And once again, I haven't allowed to wake up breathing. I'm so grateful to still be in the land of the living. I know my purpose for being on earth. I live it and give it every day. I help a lot of people. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm very grateful. But I'm going to share something with you now that I've only shared with a handful of people. And I'm talking about a handful of people in my journey. It happened to hit me this morning, so that means it was time to be able to share this with my greater audience. I have been in the mental health business for 45 years. I've seen a lot, studied learning a lot. But there was a season in my life, a season, please hear me, that I was extremely stressed and depressed, high anxiety, drugging and drinking and drugging, and a whole lot of unhealthy habits I was doing. I had suicidal thoughts. Not only did I have suicidal thoughts, but I had a plan to complete my suicide. Hear me. I had a plan to complete my suicide. Some people have suicidal thoughts, but they don't have a plan. I had a plan. And for X amount of weeks, I held on to that. I didn't share it with anybody, but I had a plan to leave planet Earth, which would have left a wife and two children, babies, on Earth. And for her to be able to raise those kids by herself would have been very damaging and diabolical. And it's having to hit me this morning to be able to share that. I never shared that with anybody. I consider a very handful of people I want to share that with, definitely not an audience. But I'm okay with that today. So my point is, we all go through seasons of life. I'm so grateful that I didn't carry out my plan. I'm so grateful that I didn't take my life. But I was in a very, very, some people would say a dark place. I was just a season for me. But I was very focused. I had a very authentic about it. Once again, I had suicidal thoughts with a plan to be successful. But I didn't want to leave a wife with two babies to raise. Nor did I want to change anybody else's life in the negative by my plan of suicide. It would involve some more people. And they wouldn't even know that it was involved in it. So I didn't want to do that either. So I was able to work through it. And I'm so grateful that I'm able to work through it. I was so grateful that I was able to work through it, I should say. And I've helped a lot of people over the years who had suicidal thoughts, suicidal plans. And so it happened to hit me this morning. We all go through seasons of life. We all go through seasons of life. I don't care about your labels. Example, morticians will die. Doctors get sick. Lawyers lie. It ain't about your labels. It's about that internal spirit. And I'm so grateful that I didn't take my life. With the people that I've helped to not take their life over the years. People that I've helped through depression and anger and drugs, alcohol, sexual abuse that I've helped through the years. Because of course, if I wouldn't have been here, I wouldn't have been able to do that. But there was a season. Please hear me. And it was time for me to share it with the audience this morning that I had a plan to take my own life. I see myself as a pretty strong man, but the strong get weak too. I don't care who it is. But during that season, I had a plan to take my life, and I'm so grateful that I didn't. So whatever you're going through, strive to the best of your ability to work through it, get you some help if you need to. Strive to get around people who are not going to judge you. To the best of your ability, trust yourself, honor your private time, do your meditation, whatever works for you to stay on earth. To the best of your ability is so very, very important. But I felt it was time to share that with the audience this morning. Yes, Kazuri Alameen had suicidal thoughts with a plan to leave this world, to take my own life. I'm so grateful that I didn't. There's nothing wrong with being vulnerable. There's a strength in vulnerability. A lot of people are walking around, with all due respect, like ain't nothing going on. I'm blessed and highly favored, but life has taught me what's behind your blessing and being highly favored. That's why I said we all got private thoughts. And after 45 years, I worked with a whole gumbo of people, different religions, genders, education, bank accounts, degrees. Life, birth, and death doesn't give a damn about that. We all got room for improvement. We all go through seasons of life. We all go through seasons of life, good and bad. But once again, I'm so grateful to be on earth today because once again, I had a plan to take my own life. Grateful that I didn't. So whatever you're going through, allow it to make you better, not bitter. Get you some help if you need to. We're going to taste certain things in this life. That's why I'm a believer. It must come from the inside out, not the outside in. Stop looking up in the sky. Stop getting high on drunk and pretty buildings. Stop getting high and drunk on other people and their statuses and their gurus, and all these other content creators. It's an inside job. That's why you guys have heard me verbalize we're with ourselves all the time. I don't care if you're married, and I respect the institution of marriage very highly. You're not with your spouse all the time. Your spouse is not with you all the time. You're not on your job all the time, but you're with you all the time. All of us with ourselves all the time. Everywhere we go, we take us with us. You can't go to work and leave yourself at home. It's an inside job. It's your spirit, that thing that you feel but you can't see. All these other extra stuff, we've been bamboozled and brainwashed. We have situations where there are certain people that pull your critical thinking away. Think for yourself. It's an inside job. I had to work through that situation. So it gives me greater stamina and being able to help people that I deal with who are dealing with suicide. But I never shared this dynamic until today was meant to share today. Yes, I did have suicidal thoughts with a plan to be successful. And I'm grateful that I'm still here on earth. So whatever you're going through, allow it to make you better, not bitter. If you need to get some help, please get it. It's so very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. I've been running this race for 45 years. I've seen a lot of the good, the bad, and the ugly. I was around before podcasters. I was around before this new word. Now everybody coaching. Everybody got something to coach. Hell, that ain't new. You call it one-on-one back in the days. Content creators. Your first coaches came out of your home. Your mom and your dad, whether it was good or bad. It's not nothing new. But be honest with yourself. Continue to grow. Everything you've been through, everything you're going through allows you to help other people. And as for Kazuri Alameen, I'm so grateful that I did not at that time take my own life because I had a plan to do that. So I give and live every day. Every day. And the people who know me know this. But I know why I was sent to earth. But once again, there was a season in my life that I thought it would be best to leave the planet. And I'm grateful that I didn't. Stay up and stay strong. And remember not to forget you were created to win. You are a winner. You are born a winner. You're going to taste some adversity and prosperity in this life. You must move at your own pace. Your pace, not anybody else's pace. Don't be seduced by social media. How quick he or she did it. I didn't do it. You're very special. You're very unique. I'm so grateful to still be breathing on earth. I'm so grateful to still be helping a lot of people that I help and will continue to help until I stop breathing. Stay up and stay strong. Peace.